All right, bear with me. Kind of in between things, getting things set up here. Also brought the cat, but she seems more concerned about the rats she smells. There's something. She's sniffing something. Anyway. So, yeah, let's talk about what I normally talk about here on this channel as of late. Keemstar, Grace, Ben, all that stuff. You know, this is, I've been talking about them in a way that I find kind of fun, calling Keemstar a tyrant, the tyrant of the kingdom of lolcow, and the little thing that Grace Thorpe and Ben Thorpe are doing, Thorpetopia or lolcow rejects. Now they renamed it. Now it's misunderstood. That doesn't matter. The point of this video, is that Keemstar yet again proved himself to be that tyrant, to be like not really understanding what's going on, because lolcow rejects are misunderstood. The Ben and Grace group, the tribe of the infamous family daughter duo, got a new follower, got a new super fan, possibly. Okay, the guy's name is Richie. And apparently he's rich. He says that all the time. His name is Richie, and he's rich, and he's loaded, right? Is he going to be an asset for the Ben and Grace tribe? Is he? And why is that going to happen? Well, because Keemstar kicked him out. You see, Keemstar used this guy. He used this guy for a fake. I don't know if it's fake or real. I don't even know anymore. Okay, but it used him for a raking allegation, okay, for the sake of a show, for the sake of some YouTube show, okay? All right, so we're going Jerry Springer-esque with the YouTube live streams. Okay, I like Jerry Springer. That's definitely something Jerry Springer would do, okay? So I'm not going to pretend like I would. Like, there's some people, like Grace and Ben, who are going like this moral high ground, be like, oh, I would never. Keep in mind, it's Ben and Grace, so it's kind of like, okay, I mean, you guys would, all right? You guys totally would. But they remind the fact that in the 90s, people were entertained by, like, the families and family members going on to Jerry Springer with all sorts of allegations and accusations, right? And a lot of it was fake. A lot of it was played up, okay? And it's greasy and all that stuff. Is it greasy? Is it grimy? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Actually, think about this. Well, Keemstar does, and Grace and Ben, I can include myself in that. Looking for a clean spoon out of all of us is like going into the dirty dishwasher to find a clean spoon. And it's like, why would you do that? They're all dirty. They're all going to be grimy and dirty and nasty. Why would you do that? Except that metaphor doesn't really work. Because, see, you can clean a spoon and use it. You can't clean Grace and for her to be clean again. There's no amount of soap. There's no amount of Dawn that's going to wash off the funk that she got from, well, being with her bad dad in the way, you know what I'm saying. Okay, there's no amount of funk or soap that'll get rid of that funk for sure. Anyway. Yeah, no script, just kind of in the moment here in between things. But yeah, so that is crazy, right? It's kind of like, oh, all right. But the more important thing here is Keemstar used this guy Richie for that as a target for the rake allegation. And all right, and he made that content for his show. And he allowed it to be content for the lolcow like rewind show, which is like a related show somehow. It's within the universe. But what the tyrant Keem is not going to allow is for Richie to go on another show, go on Grace and Ben's show, and talk about what happened. He's not going to allow that. And in fact, the consequence for that is that Richie, the target of the fake raking allegation, was thrown out of the kingdom of lolcow. Thrown out. Like he committed some sort of heresy. When actually, it's like their whipping boy, their scapegoat the literal scapegoat for the it was like a sacrificial lamb that they used for content, right? That's what it is. Richie's like the goat, the lamb, the sheep, whatever one you want to use here. The cow, it brought in, the pig brought in for slaughter for the content, and then but what was done was only meant for that show. How dare the offerings of that slaughter go to some other show? How dare it go to the hands of Ben and Grace? How dare it go to Thorptopia? Well, it did. And the tyrant Keemstar is not happy about that. So he threw him out. Well, now that he's exiled from the kingdom of lolcow, where else is he going to go? Kingdom of lolcow. Kingdom of lolcow. He's going to go to, he's going to have to go to Misunderstood, which is the name of the channel now. He's going to have to go to Thorptopia, okay? And he should. It would spite Keem. But, why else? Why would he not? Why would he not? What's happening with Thorptopia, with all these bannings and all that stuff, is Thorptopia is becoming stronger. It is. I have to say it. I'm gonna speak the truth and speak reality, speak facts when they are what they are. And it's a collection of misfits and scoundrels, and I mean that. What I'm saying there is, they all know they're dirty in some ways. They're not there because of they're clean or all that stuff or whatever. They're there because they have a common enemy. They're there because they don't like Keem. It's going to become the place for all the Keem haters to go. And I'm watching it, and it has a chance to really build to become something. And that's interesting there. It'd be funny to see what happens later on as it continues. See people on Reddit and Kiwi Farms be like, well, I mean, it's we don't like Keem really, but are we really going to be, especially Reddit would do that, be like, oh, we don't really like Keem, but are we really going to support Ben and Grace? And watch them wrestle with that. I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do, right? They probably will actually, because they'll choose the lesser evil, I guess, which actually in the thing, no matter how bad Keem is, Keem still hasn't done what Ben has done. Okay? That's the thing. No matter how bad Keem looks right now, being this petty tyrant and lashing out his people, he still hasn't shared the same bed and had relations with. I'm not going to finish that, okay? Look, man, it's gross, it's disgusting, and all that, but people are willing to set that aside to go to Thorptopia to spite Keem. So Richie will probably do that. And they're kind of banking on that. They're hoping on that. With that said, well, like I said, I'm in between things right now. I'm going to take care of some stuff and maybe let the cat free. Let the cat free to go chase that rat. Yeah. Y'all take it easy and you have a good one.